we have here a score from ICCT, which is an interesting hub where you find some calculations, and they arrange all these automakers into a list and everything, and they run some numbers. I'm not sure how the whole name is, but here you see the model variety, and Tesla doesn't really look good in that sense because they don't have as many models. Of course, we know that they are doing more the Apple approach, where they have a limited variety of products, product range, and just focus on the core of the product very much.
Can I ask you a quick question? So this is just electric vehicles, correct?
That's just electric vehicles, yeah.
Per brand. Okay.
So yeah, so everything. Those are EV companies here on the left, or the EV side of the companies, and it's just about the model variety. So if they have small vehicles, and they're right here, but it was interesting what Jim Farley said about the model variety. Let's just say,
yeah, I love that.
Listen to what he said there.
I don't think you're going to see us like others, where we're going to be pounding our chest saying we have 27 electric models for all customers. No, that's not our strategy.
Yeah, so great that you said this, because of course you have to focus on one core product and develop it very thoroughly and very get into the nitty-gritty of this product, because it's so hard to, I mean, if you are past a point, and we feel it with, or see it with Tesla already, that I think the model variety now with the van, with the so-called van was in discussions. They talked about a van, and they had a van-shaped thing under a sheet still, and now with the improved Model 3 Highland, and then the $25,000 car, of course. So they expanding their product range now even more, and I think we're going to see more and more of that, but slow and steady and careful. That's the best way, because they already developed their core functionality of the cars. Their core product is already good enough to that they can shift focus now also to different segments now. But what do you think about this comment? So you already clapped.
Yeah. I mean, it's my take is that it's a direct shot at GM. You know, it's a direct shot at GM, and it's a direct shot at other car makers who have done this. And I was reading the comments. Somebody said that was a phenomenal Sandy Monroe impression by Jim Farley, you know, because you know how Sandy would sometimes, you know, like make fun of people saying stuff. It was just cut from the same. It was perfect. Shout out Jim Farley and Sandy Monroe. I think he's nailed it, and it really counters the Tesla. It's called the Tesla bear investing thesis, that Tesla will not be able to penetrate the market unless they have a bunch of models. And once they do that, their margins go away, because it's going to be impossible to have 10, 20%, whatever margins unless you have 27 models. And now you have the head of Ford saying that, basically mocking the strategy, like literally we're going to have to mocking the strategy. Okay. A longstanding executive in the auto segment, mocking that strategy, that Tesla bear thesis folks have. Okay. So I think we're going to see this a lot more from every other automaker, because it's hard enough. Like you're saying, it's hard enough to make profit on one EV. You know, Ford very openly has shown us that just Ford F-150 Lightning and Mach-E is a beast to get profitable. And they're working on the next generation EVs that will be coming out here in the next couple of years. So imagine doing that with 27 models. With 27 models, while you have a gas car business that is diminished, that is going down, where the money-making business is going down, and then you're trying to lose more money. Like it's such a weird formula. So it does that, and then it also legitimizes, again, this is the trend here with Ford saying what they're saying with Jim Farley, is like we said, the legitimization of the Tesla strategy and how they're going about the product line of less products, less complexity, but ensure that you're maximizing the value for each one of those needs. So one car for large, or really right now they have two technically with the S and the X, but one car for the sedan, one car for the SUV, one car for the compact, exactly, one car for the pickup truck, one car for the van, one car for bananas performance that's going to blow everyone's mind, and then one product for like long range haul of 80,000 pounds gross or whatever that number is. So it's great.
That's true.
It's been validated. This right here is now validated by a legacy automaker executive. And my guess is that every single other car company is going to mirror this. And then maybe in 30 years, we'll have complexity when it comes to models. But by then, every car is going to be able to drive itself. And the complexity is going to be inside of the vehicle and not outside. It's going to be more about what the internal of the car offers versus what the shape and form factor is from the outside. My guess. Yeah,
I agree totally with this. Absolutely. And it's interesting to see this also, the categories that are like Tesla is now tackling. For example, the ID Buzz from VW is very popular here in Germany. I really see that very often here because the whole the whole van segment is pretty huge here, because most family people, of course, want space, and SUVs are one thing they're gonna buy, or a van especially. And I think now Tesla going into the van segment over there under the sheets with 300 million on the top right there, is awesome. And I think also, I hope that this van will be on the more or less on the Cybertruck design platform. I think they're going to separate the utility cars or the bigger, heavier cars in the sense that their van will be more Cybertruck-esque. I hope so. So a Cyber van and the Cybertruck. And the $25,000 robotaxi, we don't know how it's going to look like, but I assume that it will look like closer to the Model 3 or something like this, like a smaller version of the Model 3. It just makes sense. But we don't know yet. So very exciting stuff to see. And I hope that they're going to deliver that, because I'm going to order a cyber van right away because I have a family now, so I need a family van. I always already looked around. I hope that the Cybertruck still, please, Elon Musk, give us a hint if the Cybertruck will be coming to Germany. I know that it's not probable, but still I hope so, because I have still my reservation.
I mean, what kind of? I mean, Germany. You guys are left-hand drive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why wouldn't the Cybertruck go to Germany?
Yeah, because of regulations in Germany, actually. Because
is it too big?
It's built as a tank. No, the size should be all right now, because they reduced the size a little bit, and because we also have Dodge Rams here and stuff like this on the streets, but very few of them. We have American imports here, which is possible, but it's about the softness of the car in the front. So I don't know why, but a Dodge Ram seems to be soft enough, but it could eat a human. So I don't know if this is more safe. I don't know, but it has to be for pedestrian safety. It has to be a little bit softer, but as I saw that the front of the Cybertruck has like the hood, I have a video here. On the front there, I hope that this part is more soft. If this is soft, and then maybe it's going to get more approved in Germany. That's the problem. And since Germany is the hardest one on the regulations, whole Europe is following Germany in this sense. They won't decide anything. They just will follow Germany with this, because we always take the smallest denominator of everybody here, and this is where the rules then will be applied more or less.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let's see. If it gets approved, I'm going to import this thing immediately and going to rent it out for 1 year for 1,000 euros a day until it's... because every rapper will put this thing in the back side, and I'm from video production.
Hell
and
yeah.
I'm a little bit connected with the rap scene, so
you get the ROI in like a week.
Yeah, if I can make it. Perfect.
Yeah.